Hi, and welcome back to the Secret of the Game course. We're going to be chatting about the Flirt framework today, lesson 37. We've already gone into a lot about the background of what a flirt is, the algorithm behind it, a push-pull cycle, sending a mixed message. But we're going to dive into the actual Flirt framework today, and we're going to, get onto it so that we can start practicing in exercises and testing it in field. And remember, we talked about identifying opportunities for free association, whether it's social, flirting, physicality, and we're going to apply those today. So understanding the polar charge is something we have to become intelligent about. We're not necessarily going for we're not necessarily going for rapport. We're not going for friends. We're trying to create a polar charge with her through flirting. So the arbitrage opportunity in her eyes from her arbitraging ego is present from guys that can free association flirt and generate those feelings inside of her that are associated with him being high status. So the polar charge generated by a flirt, a push-pull cycle, serves as a status intelligent unit. Basically, you just getting credit from her ego, her authentic ego, that you're attractive and that you are high status, tipping the scales in your favor as an arbitrage opportunity in the eyes of the female. So that's going to be modeled by the attraction meter, something that we're always aware of as a status intelligent male. And the conceptual attraction towards you is measured by the accumulation of status intelligent units on her attraction meter, primarily influenced by displays of high status personality traits. So creating that charge, it's analogous to static electricity. The push-pull dynamic in interactions creates a charge of attraction, friction. Think of two pieces of fabric. When you rub them together, that friction creates that static electricity. Well, it's very much similar to that in a push-pull dynamic or in interaction and flirtatiousness with cocky humor, sexual confidence, intensifying this charge. And that friction polarity, similar to static electricity, is generated through that friction and by playfully breaking rapport with her, serving as that friction to create that polar charge. And we're moving beyond that concept of liking here. Instead of seeking rapport, the focus is instead on creating that polarity, and that's achieved by playful teasing, witty sarcasm, breaking rapport in a lighthearted manner. And then the impact of flirting and playful banter is not only to generate attraction, but also position you within the alpha rotation. So remember, she has tons of guys inbounding to her. We want to be categorized as that 1% male in the alpha rotation, and the ability to do that in a status intelligent manner, as well as convey status intelligence in other aspects, is going to get us categorized in the alpha rotation. So flirting strategies going for polarity, emphasize flirting over rapport seeking, employing techniques like inside jokes, partner in crime dynamics, fantasy chaining, and teasing to build and maintain polarity, using that witty sarcasm, playfully mean sarcastic humor, getting to that level of the authentic ego for her and allowing her to play that role with you and just be her authentic self. And that's going to allow us to enter and stay in the alpha rotation. So hope this was helpful. We want to be thinking in terms of polarity, not in terms of friendship with her. And how do we do that with the flirt framework and the best possible flirt with free association flirting?